Hey everyone, welcome on to yet again to another showdown. This is gonna be a little bit an odd one for me to do this one because this is gonna be a little bit a different system or setting, or not a little bit of a different like I don't know how to say it this way. It's a little bit of it's a bit odd because it's my screen is or my TV view screen is a little bit odd for me to do this recursion or this highlight. But I think it's gonna be still fine. But yeah, so this is gonna be a kind of a complicated theme to explain because I haven't really pulled up a good name for it, but I came up with something like a full specific Pokemon team, like a specifically like a good depend. It's a full specific one for each member. But I haven't really got the team exactly how to exactly call it. But once it's done with the highlight, I'll figure out a good name for it. But this is basically a team on Showdown that we're gonna upload, and this is gonna be based around where people usually go with like depend of set like system or like their setups and how the move pool goes in. You always have the classic noob spamming competitive one. We got the troll, we got the content, we got the good ones. You know that stuff. And I came with 6 different Lumias, and this is where it happened in a showdown. I'm not sure if I want to upload really is like as a good battle or not, but or at least an interesting battle. But I wanted to do this one since I actually don't know why. I have honestly noted why I wanted to do this, but here he is, and let me go ahead and press play and hope you guys and girls enjoy this one. Now, obviously the camera view is going to look a little bit different, and I'm going to have to keep this way so you all can see a bit of it, because otherwise it will look like this, almost. So you always want to see the little thing on this back, and you unfortunately can't see my first 2 Lumions, which is my Spectra and my Requinate, which is gonna look like that. But I think it's gonna go well. It's gonna go fine. Or you know what? Let's hope this one's gonna go fine. So yeah. Let's press play, and this is gonna be every depend of a Pokemon team that you can make up with a good theme team out of it. We got the good ones, we got the content ones, we got the troll ones, we got the favorite ones, we got the worst ones, and even the ones who usually go with item spam. So yeah, so this is gonna be picking with it. The first Pokemon we're gonna get versus against Sage. I feel like I've heard of that now, or Sage. I don't know. But this is gonna be my good Spectra. This is a physical Spectra, and it's gonna one shot the Pikachu, half Pikachu with 1 stomping tantrum. Next Pokemon comes in is Incineroar. I went for a good double kick Spectra, and yeah, that went some solid damage, and it's gonna go for Darkness Lariat, and there will be no way I will be able to survive that. Next Pokemon comes in is my Phalanx. This is a no retreat special set, which makes sense. It's a good content one. It's gonna go for Flamethrower. I'm gonna go for a round because this is a no retreat round throat spray set, and the Incineroar is gonna go for a Inferno Overdrive. And I actually surprisingly lived that one. I went for a Focus Blast, and that actually landed, so that's nice. Hello, thanks for the follower, Mysterious Anonymous. I'm not sure what the name is, but hello. I'm doing a highlight here, so I'm sorry I can't reply as much, but you can still see it, and who knows, you maybe can learn some of the steps. Alright, so the next Pokemon comes in a Greninja, but they switched into their Torterra. I actually landed my Focus Blast, got a special defense drop, and that did a lot of damage to it, and I thought that I could just go ahead and use Focus Blast again. I wasn't sure why they switched their Greninja switched back and forward from their Greninja to Torterra. Maybe there was a misclick or something, I don't know, but it was doing some solid damage. And then they went for their Dynamaxing Torterra, so that was okay. Well, that's gonna be an interesting one. So they're gonna go for the Max Overgrowth. I went for a disrespectful round because you know who I am, a content streamer, and it's gonna take me out with the Max Overgrowth. Next comes in is probably the most like the worst, ugliest. It's so bad set. Like it's so like you don't want to use this one. Please don't try it. But this is gonna be my physical Zen mode. it's a Zen mode Darmanitan with the set. It's pretty boring. But yeah, but this has some little bit of an interesting move pool to use it with this. So we're gonna go for substitute for first time, and then we're gonna go for a Z move, which is gonna be a Z Will-O-Wisp, which is gonna burn the opponent. Plus, it's gonna give me a plus on the physical attack, which yeah, I mean it's an alright way. I mean it's not like at least you could use a Lychee Berry one, which most people can use probably. I'm gonna activate my Zen mode while they're using and max the quick and to finish their Dynamax, and I'm gonna finish it off with a Fire Punch. So I could pretty much sweep the entire team now, spamming Fire Punch and stuff. But I went back to my Zen mode, which obviously would only do more damage when I'm an Ice type. And yeah, I ended up just using Ice Punch, and actually got a critical hit on the Lucario. I could go for Fire Punch and probably take it out, but you know me, I'm a good one. So yeah, it's substitute Belladrum's Salad Bear. Absolutely not. That's the disgusting. Who using that set? It's so awful. Whoever gave you that set, they have a huge disgustness on their mind. That is awful. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead then and use Ice Punch. I got a crit, and it's gonna take me out with an Aura Spear, and that goes that Darmanitan. Next comes in is my my choice item, Araquanid. This is a special Araquanid with Choice Scarf, and it's gonna use a Hydro Pump, and that goes the Lucario, and bye bye for that one. Next comes in is Goodra, and this is a very special defensive one because I most likely think so. And it's gonna go with Draco Meteor. I'm just gonna stay in and let the Goodra take me out, and it's gonna finish me off with a Dragon Meteor / Dragon Pulse set. And next comes in my trollish Slowking Galar. Because you're probably going to see some good movement with it. So I'm going to go for Trick, give them a Choice Scarf, giving them Atlas Beating, and I'm going to have a Dragon Fang as an item. And this is a Trick, Eerie Spell, Disable, Slack Off set. And basically the mechanic of this set is that I will be going for Trick, giving them a Choice Scarf, and then making sure they're obviously only using that one move. Then use Disable or Eerie Spell to delete every type of move it gets, or just shut it down with Disable in case that happens. And I have Slack Off to heal in case I'm about to go down. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go for the Slack Off right now while they go for immediately struggle. Because if you don't know, if you Choice Scarf the opponent and then use Disable, they automatically will use the one move they'll get, and since you use Disable, they will not able to use it, and they'll automatically will have to go for a struggle. So I finish it off with an Airy Spell, and that goes that Goodra. So last Pokemon is the Greninja. It's going to be a very interesting one since, first of all, I can't do anything with my Slowking Galar. I could just spam maybe Slack Off and all that, but I'm not that type of streamer, so yeah, it's gonna finish me off with a Dark Pulse, and that goes down. So the last Pokemon comes in is my favorite set of them all. It's my special Dragofish set. It's my very least. Usually I was gonna actually go for a Power Herb set, but this is a Weakness Policy set, obviously. So, or at least I was gonna try maybe something like that. So unfortunately, I got a Ice Beamed Freeze Hack. So that's unfortunate. And I'm gonna go for the Dynamax Dragofish. Potentially, maybe I could live that next the Ice Beam. They went for a Water Shuriken because this one has Water Absorb, and unfortunately didn't go through the ice, and that goes down. So that unfortunately ended it. I could have actually probably swept the entire half of their team with potentially maybe Phalanx if I used Focus Blast on the Torterra, and maybe I could have actually been Dynamaxed in case in case I wanted to survive a little bit of a hit. But that happened, and that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and then move on to the next battle. This one, let me go ahead and tell you, this one happens to have some good unexpected moments that I was not expecting. You're probably going to see some, it's going to be a theme team versus a theme team. And I was quite shocked when I saw this happen. So you all probably going to see an unexpected team with this. So let's go ahead, press play, and let's see what happens. So they're leaving up with a Deontay. I'm going to leave with Spectra, my physical Spectra. I realized I didn't have any feet there. Wow, that's crazy. So they're going to go, I'm going to go for Stomping Tantrum, and they're going to go for Explosion. Not sure if that's potentially a misclick or a troll, but it went down from it, and that goes down for the Mega Deontay. I went for Phantom Force, and they're going to go for the Mind Blown. And that going to do a lot of damage to it. I went for Phantom Force, and that goes the Ballistic Thumb down. Pretty easy peasy. Not at all. It's pretty good. So next comes in is a very disgusting Pokemon. I'm sorry, mixing up my universe. And here comes a Xerneas, and I'm gonna go for the most content Spectra in the world. I went for a Tackle Spectra, people. You're gonna have to try this on show in general. Once I get Sword and Shield, I'm definitely gonna have to do that. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna switch straight to my content Phalanx, and I have to sacrifice it so I can get rid of that. I was expecting it will be a Moonblast, obviously, so I could just potentially, I would have obviously lived that because, well, I would have been able to live at least one Moonblast or Max Starfall because of it. I assumed it was. I thought. I went from just straight off my Dynamaxing and Dragonfish. I should have been able to live this one, but somehow I went down for one hit from a Max Starfall with Misty Terrain. I mean, makes sense, it was because of the special attack, obviously, but this is the reason why it was able to one-shot me. It went for a Misty Explosion on that show, and I was like, what? Is this an explosion team or some sort of? What? I got completely confused. What? And then the Landers went for explosion, and that goes down. So obviously, I know there was this was going to be a specific theme team versus an explosion team, I guess. I don't know what exactly just happened, but it happened. So you got to see this live. Next Pokemon comes in is Lift the opponents, and I'm gonna switch my Araquanid. There's only one way to able to win this battle, and I'm actually I'm praying that they're able to get through this one. I went for a Blizzard, and I luckily got a very lucky Freeze Hacks on that turn, and I was able to go through that one. So pretty much, I went through the whole, just waited for the Gigalith to use Explosion or something, but I should be able to live the next couple hits because, well, it makes sense because, well, technically, when you use Explosion, you use every bit of your HP, so you can, take the opponent with it. So I took out with a Scuff Blizzard, and that goes down with the Gigalith. The last Pokemon is a Golem, and you know what move they're going to use. I'm going to go for the Blizzard, do some solid damage, and that's going to take itself down with a super effective Explosion, which potentially maybe could be Galvanized, because I don't know exactly much about the abilities that it does super effective hits or not, but it is what it is. So I hope you guys enjoy that one. Let's go ahead and fully show you the move pool and the team itself, so you can see what exactly how this team worked out in a showdown. So obviously the screen looks a little bit it looks a little bit squeezed in because I have no idea how to fix my computer at the moment. It looks like this at the moment, so if you can't understand what's going on, why it's so zoomed in, it's just, I don't know what's going on. I need to fix this once it's done, so yeah. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, so let's go ahead and show you the move poll for each member, so you can try this on your showdown, and potentially maybe you can do this on that team or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is a physical Spectra, obviously, because that's what you want to go with. No special ones. Special sets, awful. You know, always go for a content one, alright? So this is a weakness policy. Grimnay totally helps. It has Phantom Force, Stomping Tantrum, Double Kick, and a beautiful tackle attacking Spectra. This is an Adamant Nature with 244 for speed and 12 HP. Don't know why, but that's pretty much that. This is the good set because you always want to go for some good content, at least. Which, speaking of content, the next Pokemon we're going to go ahead with is my Phalanx. This is a No Retreat, Round, Focus Blast, Poison Jab set, Battle Armor as the only you can get, which cannot be stuck by getting any critical hit, and has Throat Spray as the item, so I can use any sound-based move, which Round works perfect. This is a max special attack, max speed with modest nature with 4 for the HP, and anything else, that's pretty much it. I was rely on myself, hoping I can land the Focus Bliss. What is oh, I don't know what that is, but it sounds like some sort of ice type focus move. That's interesting. Maybe that can add to the Scarlet and the Violet, who knows. But yeah, this has only a 17 accuracy move, so it's very, very risky. So yeah, The next one comes in my troll set, which is Slow King Galar, who's going to do the most amazing set that you can go with. This is a Choice Scarf, Curious Medicine. I could go for something else, but yeah, I didn't really bother much with the ability by that time, so I went for that. So this has Trick, Eerie Spell, Disable, and Slack Off with max HP, max defense, and 4 for the special defense with Calm Nature as it. Pretty much use Trick to give them a Choice Scarf, so they automatically will have to use one move only. Then either use Eerie Spell to deplete a little bit of its move pool while they're standing, obviously, and then just use it. Just keep spamming it until they're pretty much out of moves, and they're just gonna automatically struggle, or just disable it so you can let them struggle automatically, and then have Slack Off so you can just heal yourself while they're struggling. So giving a bit of an extra a little bit of extra salt coming out of that, but that's how it goes. I mean, you always go for some good ones anyways. But yeah, this is my next one is gonna be my choice item, Aracanate or choice set. Obviously we're gonna go for his choice scarf one. We have Water Bubble as the ability. I could have gone for the Water Absorb, but I stick with the one ability. I already have 2 Water Absorb as my team. I wouldn't want to go for 2 Water Absorb ones, so I stuck with the usual, just mixing up my ability once, so I don't have to use the multiple one. And yeah, so I went for that. This has Hydro Palm, Giga Drain, Bug Buzz, and Blizzard. It is a timid nature with max special attack. 204 for 204 for speed, 52 for HP, and pretty much it. Nothing really much matter than that. The next one is my favorite set, which is my Dragofish. You could just pretend that's a weakness policy. I did try a Showdown with the Power Herb. Didn't much matter really. It didn't really bother. I mean, in the second battle, I did try to use the Power Herb set, but obviously since there's a Xerneas, I couldn't unfortunately use the item Power Herb in that one. So you could just imagine that was the item. We have Water Absorb as the ability. We have max special attack, max speed, and wait, did I not bring any natures on this one? Whoops, I must have forgot to add something there. But you could just add like modest nature. I guess I forgot to put that in. Or did I? I definitely put something I should have been. But yeah, with the max special attack, max speed with 4 HP, and he has Meteor Beam to increase your special attack by 1 stage. Hoping your power, then just let the Power Herb activate so you can do a solid amount of damage, and you just hope they're reliant. You can just sweep the remaining Pokemon with the moveset. So yeah, using Earth Power with the coverage, Hydro Palm. I can't even speak anymore. Hydro Palm for its one of its few stab moves, and then Ancient Power to get a little bit of a 10% boost in case you get the luck, which is kind of weird because you have 2 Rock type moves. In case obviously you don't want to do that, I recommend you replace Ancient Power to like Dragon Pulse or something that has anything really like maybe you can run like a substitute or something, so you can use it as I guess like a coverage move, or at least a little bit of a protection, I guess. And anything else, that's pretty much it. And then this is the worst set of them all. I honestly just want to skip this part because this is awful. Honestly, people, don't try this out. I mean, I would not even dare you people to use. I mean, you guys could, but no, I'm not even a fan of this. Like looking at it, it's just ew, just ew. I'm never gonna make this set ever again, probably. But yeah, this is a Will-O-Wisp, a Fire Z Will-O-Wisp set with Substitute, Fire Punch, and Ice Punch set with Zen Mode as the ability. It's awful. Please don't try this out, please. It's max attack, max speed, Adamant Nature with 4 defense. The set is basically using Z Will-O-Wisp to trying to drop half of their base attack for any physical attackers, which especially especially that the Torterra, who probably would have been obviously a physical attacker, which I went for a Z, Will-O-Wisp, and I pretty much just shut it down with any of its physical move. Obviously, since they're Dynamaxed, I mean, it would make sense to do a lot of damage. I mean, Z, like Gala the Maniton still isn't the most tankiest thing in the world, so yeah, you gotta be careful of that. And then you substitute to drop your HP a little bit, so you can maybe you can use or turn yourself into the Zen mode, Darmanitan, or Gorilla mode, I guess you could say. Not Gorilla mode. Actually, oh gosh, is Darmanitan based around a gorilla? I think it is basically. But then again, what kind of ice gorilla? It would be a Yeti technically, wouldn't it be? I don't know. But yeah, you can use Zen mode to change your forms from being an ice to a fire type. So you can use Fire Punch for the Zen mode, or Ice Punch if you're just the regular one. Anything else? That's pretty much it. It's an awful Darmanitan set, and yeah, never in my life I want to see something this ugly. It's not even worth my time. So yeah, it's no, don't try it out. But anything else, that's pretty much it for this little team highlight. Hope you guys and girls enjoy this one. I don't know if we're going to do another team or not on Showdown, but that's going to be pretty much it. So hope you guys and girls enjoy this one. I might put up another team later on, maybe, if I feel like to. But we'll see when that happens, and stay lucky out there.